Gotta say, man, I hate fighting Yoshi, bro.
I hate looking at the character.
Hate it. Hate it.
I had a neighborhood friend that, you know, we go toe-to-toe now whenever I meet up with him, and it just infuriates me every time I see that dinosaur.
It's like just the as soon as I see him take to the air, it's the most annoying. I'm immediately triggered. I just don't care about what I don't care. I feel like at the end of this, me and that person should be having a fist fight.
Oh,
but,
dang. All right.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But no, GwJ, Sabo, we're going in the middle of middle of losers round 5. This is going to be game 1 if you guys are just checking in. GwJ versus Sabo. So so far, you know, my belly aching, but in the middle of game 1, GwJ and Sabo doing a really good job of trying to basically have this little power struggle for center stage, and now it seems to be taken to the air. Sabo with a back air almost killing off stage. Wow, he actually landed that egg bomb. Ooh.
Yeah, he was trying to get the snipe there, but yeah, Sabo doing a great job just taking advantage of the advantage state of Yoshi. You have to press that as hard as you can to get the most out of it, and he takes the first stock.
Yeah, man, punishes that spot dodge hard with an up smash. And now he's just basically looking for some juggles, you know, just throwing some F-tilt in neutral. Pretty much just going to a lot of his B&Bs, Yoshi's general tools, when Yoshi's not in the air. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's basically what it's going to do, is all his ground moves are going to take you right back to where he wants it to be, which is generally in the air. And so GwJ is kind of playing around this very well, using nairs to kind of space Yoshi out. Trying to maintain center stage. Also, while just basically throwing out some pretty safe normals. Unfortunately, some of these normals in some of his aerials get him punished a little bit here and there. Is pretty much the reason why Sabo kind of has this hulking lead here on GwJ.
Right, but at this point, Sabo really has to keep up his game because he can back off because he has the lead, but at the same time, you don't want to give that space to a Rob player like that.
Yeah, absolutely not, because then that gives Rob a lot more time to set up, like, you know, his gyro, kind of like, you know, basically regroup himself.
Right.
And so now that he's got gyro in hand, he's got laser beam, you know, he's going to have a lot more tools. But Sabo, he's doing such an excellent, like, space controlling and mitigating like process.
Right.
But here is exactly what we were fearing. You know, GwJ getting a little bit of time to roll his setups and then use that time to use the gyro to kill Sabo off stage for the first kill for this portion of the set for himself.
Now we see GwJ trying to counteract Yoshi a lot more in the air. We see a lot of nair lead-ins or fair lead-ins, and he's trying to just stuff out that first jump from Yoshi.
Solid parry, and it's almost like, you know, Yoshi kind of uses that floating egg bomb, you know, as an entry. You know, and
yeah. It's probably one of his best in the air landing options, I'd say.
Yeah, it's one of them outside of nair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, besides the frame 3 nair.
Yeah, right. That godlike move that literally just.
I mean, I can't complain. I have a character that's the same, so.
Yeah, it's like, you know, playing Yoshi is like literally playing Smash Brothers. And when Yoshi's in shield, it's like a live mousetrap. Like, you know what I mean? You just touch it.
His out of shield's incredible.
Bam,
yeah,
there's the nair. You know what I mean? So.
Right. So he's trying to fight him in the air, which is actually working out for him a little bit. He is a stock down, but he is unscathed, coming in to nearly taking out Sabo on his second stock.
Yeah. All right. And so here comes Sabo. I mean, he literally is just only having like a couple of his moves stuffed out here. GwJ just kind of waiting out that aerial option, grabbing him. Down throw is going to be the one to take the kill there. Nair basically just getting shielded and punished super hard. That was just nair to forward tilt. You know, basically to a bevy of other know, aerial combos.
Just to imagination, for sure.
Good Lord. All right, nice.
And again,
pivot, I believe that's like a pivot cancel to the up tilt.
Right, yeah. He's turning around a little bit, but he is stifling out. Yeah, he's stifling out the aerial attempt of Yoshi. But the egg is going to get that bonus damage in for Sabo. And now we're pretty much even save for 3%, but now climbing again down to 1.
Yeah, it's got to be
grab,
careful.
Down throw.
Ooh, just barely just gets that, lives that. I mean, you didn't see the cutscene quite yet, but Sabo getting up there in damage. But GwJ, he's not, you know, he's not coming out of this clean by any means of the imagination. I mean, he's also taking a good amount of damage, and there we go. Back air is going to settle that that first game here.
Yeah.
Clean that last stock. So he didn't even get the cutscene for that. That looked like
that was pretty
bad.
No. When you go through the cutscene the first time, when you roll back, you have to press Y to skip.
Yeah. Okay. Looked like he pressed back air to skip.
Oh,
what's going on? Wow, Santa, everybody.
Does he have my gift?
Yeah, he definitely hooked me up.
The gift of his presence, maybe, but
definitely hooked me up with some really good merch this Christmas season. Appreciate him. But anyway, going into game 2, we're going to go to Town and City. no character swap for either character, or other player, rather. GwJ going to get us started with some forward air strings. And Sabo just kind of getting caught, pressing forward and pressing some buttons here and there in this very beginning of the match.
Yeah, and this stage pick is going to help out Sabo a lot. He's not going to get killed as much against the Rob combos, while at the same time, Yoshi can kill off the sides fairly well. And with Town and City being a little more restrictive on the blast zones, that'll help him out quite a bit.
Yeah, and he's going to get a little bit more space, basically, to kind of maneuver. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to help him, or at the very least, like, create also more area for Rob to kind of navigate. But
yeah,
you
don't want to give Yoshi like that big of a stage to work all his magic with, and like the counter picks would be probably Battlefield and this stage, Town and City. So this is probably one of the better picks for him. But he's going to get snuffed out, and GwJ proving us wrong in that fact, though.
Yeah, man. And see, you know what? That's funny. It's a funny thing that you just saw that from Sabo, just kind of parrying that nair on the way down. They were saying that just really kind of takes the sting out of a lot of Rob's neutral. If you can get good at parrying Rob's nair, you know, it really just kind of mitigates that down tilt that may follow up afterwards, or possibly the grab mix-up. And so then at that point, you're just going to have to watch out for Z-dropped gyro. But,
right.
I mean, GwJ just doing so well at, again, managing his tools and being very, very effective in center stage. I mean, I really can't stress that enough.
For sure.
A lion's share of this game has not gone to ledge trapping. Oof.
Oh my, just 7 up airs, and it just led to 81, now 91.
Back in the lead. Did you see that? Oh my God, that was crazy. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating.
He's just wagging his tail.
Yeah, Sabo out here cheating for game 2 right now. Literally just came back from an 80-something% deficit with like close to 8 up airs. Oh no, let's just tack on another 9 or 10. Why not?
Yo, he's got a quota to fill. He's a used car salesman. He's got to get him out.
Oh, goes for a down smash to try to catch that roll, and now another one. Uh-oh. GwJ throwing out some attacking options here. Oh, and there's the third one. He's got to be careful. Ooh. Catches that jump. He tries to jump over Sabo's shield, and Sabo, just realizing the aerial option, punishes it accordingly with the up smash. I mean, right back into you know, a very, very evenly yoked game here. We're going to have GwJ go ahead and take that stock up air.
And without platforms, though, Sabo's going to have a little bit more difficulty escaping the pressure that GwJ seems to be putting up right now. A little unsure when he's going to move in and taking control, leading up to 77 damage. GwJ is on a warpath to take this round 2.
Yeah, absolutely. And now he's trying to slow things down, basically kind of work that space. But at the same time, he's also kind of giving up center stage, but then right back into it, he just kind of stuffs that landing and makes Sabo really, really pay for, you know, just landing in general, which is... Oh, wow. Up smash almost.
Oh,
no.
10 times out of 10, missed input.
That just felt like a JoJo moment. Oh, yeah, it was definitely a missed input. But
oh, my
God. Oh, no. That was literally, we're both watching that. We're just like,
oh, son of the...
Help me. Oh, my God.
The stone falling on him. Spoilers, but I mean...
Oh, my God. Oh, man.
Hopping back to Kalos.
Yeah, we're going to... I actually am not sure what he's going to use for Kalos. Yo, did you see that, though? Yo, he reset his controller. And he was like, shh. That ain't going to happen again. That young Star XY. Oh, right to Kalos.
Yeah, reset frame of mind, reset everything for sure. I mean, leads with it this time around.
He said, Christmas is over. You're not getting any more of those gifts. Please believe it.
Yeah, just looking for Cole in his stocking right now. Trying to give some to GwJ. But again, the same pressure, given the at least the early advantage.
Whoa,
but here
Mr.
comes an
Jumpster.
answer right back.
Oh.
Going back and forth in the stream.
Stand up. Should do the remainder of this commentary and just terrible
Terry quotes.
terrible, terrible broken English dub voices in Japanese. Do you understand?
Masaka!
He said, don't land on my shield.
I wish I watched more anime to keep track with this.
Yo, all right.
But, gyro, my God.
Back up stage. Oh, wow. 2 frames that with down tilt. Definitely going to see exactly who's going to get this first kill. I mean, both of them are just essentially just really, really playing around each other's shields. And then Nair, jeez, just stuffs that aerial option. Going to go ahead and just take that first stock. All right, so on Kalos, I'm not really sure about what the dimensions are for the blast zones. I can't really recall. I always go to training mode, and I always feel like, you know, Final Destination is just the one with the lowest ones. Or
that's your
something
go-to.
Yeah, out of the general ones.
I want to say the ceiling is a little higher, and the blast zones are on the sides are a little wider.
Okay. All right, so GwJ getting back, you know, just kind of stuttering, you know what I mean? Ooh, and there we go. Down smash, clutching, or basically stuffing that neutral get up. Wow, Sabo tried to retreat back to the gyro falling down there, but unfortunately GwJ stuffing is landing with another up tilt. That does seem to be the recipe for a lot of his aerial answer to Sabo's landing.
Absolutely, yeah. He's been on top of that round 2, but Sabo showing off some of that skill himself.
Yeah. And see, it's just like I was saying earlier. If you can literally just kind of parry Rob's Nair, it takes a lot of the sting out of his aerial entry. I mean, think about it. The only other thing he kind of has after that is maybe like, what? Forward air?
In the air, yeah, at least forward air.
Yeah, like, so. It's not like he can land with down air and back air.
Yeah, there's a little bit of lag on there that you can capitalize off.
He literally needs to go to like 5th gear, you know what I mean? Just to like start that up. And I mean, up air isn't really kind of a landing hitbox. This ain't Smash 4 where you can land on the floor with anything.
Right.
Ugh.
Getting caught on platform, snuffed out. Last stock potentially for Sabo on his tournament stock, rather.
Oh, this is losers. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Okay.
He literally corner side pocketed that gyro for this to basically give him a new lease on life here at the edge. And oof, there you go. That slide cancel up tilt just literally paying out dividends in this matchup.
Yeah, it's gone unanswered. And even the up tilt start leading up to it as well. It's just Sabo has no answer for it.
You know what's crazy? He can't even really use like a high burst option like landing tool either, because he kind of had to wait for him to throw it, and then maybe he could use what was that, the egg bomb?
Egg throw, like
no.
Oh,
the
yeah,
one where he goes straight
I
down.
call it egg bomb. Yeah. But I mean, even then, if GwJ just shields it, it's prime prime material just
free real estate
for a throw.
Right. But if he's already throwing up tilt, it'd be a good, you know what I mean? If he wanted to wait until GwJ has thrown it out. Because remember, GwJ is using it as a meaty, you know what I mean? He is kind of just like letting it stick out there, you know what I mean, for the landing. If he uses it down B, it's definitely going to be a way better option than air dodging down or trying to land with like down air. Yeah,
right now GwJ also calling out these air dodges of Sabo as well. He's finally getting some traction on the ground, but I mean, I think the writing's already been on the wall, looking for a snipe, not going to take, but still struggling to get back, struggling to get around the Rob in any way, shape, or form.
Uh-oh, and the tables has turned. Oh, he is not going to live that.
Oh, no.
See, that's tough, you know. The only thing that I could have thought of